What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome back to my Jules Bianchi career mode, and this is round 3, the Bahrain Grand Prix. If you've missed the first 2 races, you need to catch up, you really do. Last time out was especially awesome. I don't want to spoil it. Actually, I really do want to spoil it. I finished in 5th. It was freaking awesome. It was a fantastic race, and you have to check it out. But now, off the back of that fantastic result for Jules, we are at the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's an okay track for me. I'm kind of thinking it might be a bit like Australia, where I get up to like 11th, 12th position, and then it could be a bit of a struggle to catch up to the top 10. But we'll wait and see what happens. In terms of the first sector in qualifying, well, I was 1.2 seconds off Hamilton. And yeah, it continued. The gap grew. And I don't know if that's a live position in the top left. I'm going to presume it is. Not sure how accurate it is. So 16th position at the moment. I'd be happy with that. That's relatively good. We'll come to the line. Hamilton is well ahead of us. Jeez, we must be 4 seconds off there. Hamilton takes it from Rosberg only just, and then Bottas is best to the rest once again. And it's a pretty standard top 10 really. Let's see where we are. I think we're going to be the main car causing shocks this season if anyone causes a shock. And there we go, 3.6 seconds off the pace, just behind Gutierrez in the Saubers. So once again, we're fighting with the Saubers and the Lotuses. Sadly, we haven't beaten all of them, but not too bad overall. Pretty happy with that, and hopefully we can race the Toro Rossos in the race. I think realistically, in terms of race pace, we're around the Toro Rossos. For this race, I did consider starting on primes, but once again, I thought making up positions at the start's the important thing, and on primes, that could be very tricky. I might consider that for next time out in China, though, thinking about it. But thinking about this race, just need a solid start, make up as many positions on the first lap as we can, and hopefully get some points. So, away we go. We get an okay getaway, but the back end, I really need to work on the starts in this manner. That's a horrible start once again. We had the same in Australia, nearly lost control into the pit wall, but we're trying to make these positions back up. We're up the inside of Kvyat as well, so we could actually gain a position from this. The thing we need to work on is traction and starts. They're the worst 2 things I think with this car at the moment, but we'll go to Rich Mix. See if we can do some more dive bombs and make up a few positions up the inside of Fern. He gives us enough room, and there we go. There's a yellow flag. I'm not too sure what for, but Magnussen's holding up Perez, so we'll have a look here. Yes, we do go for it. We go slightly on the curb, but a boy's got to do what a boy's got to do, and we've done it. Oh, up the inside of Magnussen as well. I actually forgot all about that move, and yeah, up to 11th. That was a very late move. Luckily, Magnussen didn't turn in there because I was out of control. Talking about being out of control, there we go. We took far too much speed into that corner, which is one of the trickiest in F1. And Magnussen has got ahead of us. Perez is on the attack as well. Is he going to go around the outside? He has a lot more confidence on the brakes, but I defend it. Keeping our car in 12th. We're on the back of Magnussen once again. But there, just ahead of him, is the gap to the top 10. And yeah, unluckily, if me and Magnussen keep battling, we're going to lose pace with the top 10. And it's all about points. We want points. Try and get as many for Jules as we can. But let's see on to the start-finish straight. What our straight line speed is compared to the McLaren. And if we can get a decent run, that's pretty good. Are we going to be close enough, though? That's the key thing. And do we have the speed in a straight line without DRS? So we're looking at it. It seems pretty even. The slipstream's pulling us slightly, but it might not be enough. Perez is going for a move as well. We could be 3 wide into turn 1. This is going to be very tricky. What do? I do go for Magnussen goes wide. Perez is still there. And we've got the better of both of them. Fantastic driving there. 3 wide into turn 1. No contact. But moving on here to lap 3. Sadly, we're losing pace compared to the top 10. Buttons pulling away. Magnussen looks like he could be going for a move up the inside. I backed out there because I know what the AI are like. They will steam up your inside like a torpedo. Exactly like a Kvyat torpedo. And we'll go into the side view in that corner. So I did let Magnussen through that. But we're fighting back at the end of the lap with DRS. This could be a late lunge if anything. I'm thinking about it. We're too far back, aren't we? I had to cut the corner there, so I didn't go into the side of Magnussen. And he turned in, couldn't get the move done, but you can see the gap ahead of him. It's growing so much. We haven't really been battling that much either, as Perez is going for it now up the inside of us. And we're going to try to feather around the outside, and I think we've done it only just. Yes, we do. So yeah, we could be fighting outside of the points. We could need some contact from the top 10 if anything. But lap 5 here, Perez is going for it once again. Can't really defend it too much. We're trying to fight back around the outside. And we've actually got it. We beat Perez on traction there, which is quite a surprise. I didn't expect that because I think on the wheel, I don't really have the confidence to get on the power because with traction control off, you will be spinning into the wall, and maybe I need to work on that. Maybe it's a thing with the wheel, I'm not completely sure, but Perez is going for the move. He's well ahead this time. Quite well, there's a few cars in the pits at the moment. I decided not to pit at the end of lap 6 because I thought worn option tyres are going to be better than prime tyres. So yeah, we had a solid lap. We're not too far behind Perez. It was an okay lap. These tyres did hang on quite well. Oh, we were so close to the back of Perez there. The AI seemed to brake quite early going into the pits, but I didn't think it was going to be that early. Wow, we nearly lost our front wing. We're going to get held. Oh my god, no, we're held up by everyone. That's an absolute disaster of a pit stop. We could have been let out there, surely. I think we could have jumped Perez as well. But unluckily, there was a car ahead of him. We're down to 18th. This is a disaster. There's a car off. I can see a car off ahead. There's a yellow flag. Not too sure what's going on there. What the hell is this traffic jam? There's a huge traffic jam. What is going on? Oh, Kvyat make contact with us. Oh, we're going to leave a illegal overtake. What the hell's going on here? That's totally messed up. Let's have a look at some replays. And we can see it's caused by this Caterham who has a puncture and is staying in the middle of the track. I don't know what happened with him. But this is Kvyat. He pulls away from the train. And he goes straight into me. And you can just see me skidding across the track there. Another replay. The key replay is on board. Look at Kvyat's wheel. He goes to the corner. Then he starts turning out. And then goes into me. What is he doing? The AI is so stupid at times. That's really affected me. And he has the cheek to put the hand up. But we have gained a few positions from that. But in turn, we've lost a lot of time to the top cars. So currently in 13th, the gap to Kvyat is just under 5 seconds. The gap behind Tavern is 2.5 seconds. So we need to put in some great laps to try and catch up to Kvyat. But I did put in some decent laps, but just not enough pace. There isn't a big enough pace difference between me and the Toro Rossos. I think we're very even indeed. So I did close in slightly, but not enough. Vern's not really putting me under pressure. So sadly, we're not going to gain any more positions. It's going to be a solid but not spectacular 13th place. Vern is catching up to me at the moment on this lap, but I was all chilled out on the final lap. There was no point pushing because I'd probably spin if anything, but we're coming to the line. 13th place at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Happy with that in a way. Disappointed in a way because I want points every race, but at one of my weaker tracks, not too bad. So here's the result at the front. Hamilton takes his second win in a row. This is really mimicking real life in 2014. Hamilton retired in the first race, Rosberg won it. In the next two races, Hamilton wins it and Rosberg comes second. I'm pretty sure that's right, but that's happening here as well. There's 13th confirmed. Well ahead of my teammate once again. He's just no competition to me. But yeah, separating the Toro Rossos, I think we'll have an interesting battle this season. But I'm pretty sure we'll score more points than them. So there we go. That's what I said in the standings. I'm pretty sure that's exactly the same as in real life between the two Mercedes. But further down, Bottas, then Ricciardo, and we are in 9th after that fantastic 5th place in Malaysia. I won't mention that all season unless I better that result, but I think it's going to be a real struggle to better that because 5th place in a Marussia is pretty impressive. Maybe in Monaco, somewhere like that. We'll have to see how we do in terms of pace. But next time out, China. Not expecting too much once again, but we'll see how things go. So, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see the rest of this season. And goodbye.